Other students take the college entrance exam by answering questions, but I take mine by catching ghosts. Clearing an A-level ghost domain gets you into a 985 university. Clearing a B-level ghost domain guarantees admission to a 211 university. And as the absolute bottom of my class, even getting into a junior college would be incredibly lucky. Therefore, my teacher urged me to choose a D-level ghost domain. But on the day of the exam, I directly chose the Class A ghost domain. The teacher exclaimed in surprise that my choice was a certain death sentence. But he didn't know that Lin Mo had already obtained a defense braking system due to his time travel. Therefore, he could increase his number of controlled ghosts. And in this world where ghost masters are revered, those who can contract 3 or more ghosts, even if the heavens ask for it, for Lin Mo now. As long as there are enough defense braking points, controlling trillions of ghosts is not impossible. And just yesterday, while playing games in class, he was caught by the teacher. The angry teacher wanted to test Lin Mo's ghost-catching knowledge, so he immediately asked what to do when encountering an electric ghost. Lin Mo picked up his phone and said he could use it as a power bank. This absurd answer sent the classmates into fits of laughter. The teacher suppressed his anger and asked again, "What if you encounter a female ghost in red?" Lin Mo told him, if she's attractive enough, developing her into a girlfriend wouldn't be bad. This bold move completely broke through the teacher's composure. The system rewarded Lin Mo with a beginner's gift pack. He not only gained the top-tier skill, housebreaking contract technique. Moreover, it also increases the contract limit by 2. That's why Lin Mo dared to directly choose the A-level ghost domain. In the astonishment of the teacher and classmates, Lin Mo instantly arrived at the terrifying hospital, ghost prison. 5 other people were teleported here with him. It seems that there aren't many elites in this provincial exam after all. At this moment, a paper figure with red eyes and a pale face appeared in front of them. "Welcome, students, to the haunted hospital. I will be your examiner for this assessment. Let me give you a brief introduction to this place. It used to be the first general hospital of Kanglan City." At this moment, everyone showed a surprised expression. What Kanglan City? Isn't that the city overtaken by ghosts and spirits? They say everyone in the city is dead, and several elite prison ghost squads were wiped out here. You actually dare use this place as an examination ground? Rest assured, this area has been sealed off by the Security Bureau's formation. Outside ghosts can't get in. Actually, the examination task is quite simple. As long as you survive a day here, and form a contract with a desired spirit, you'll pass. For safety reasons, each of you will take a teleportation token. If you encounter life-threatening danger, you can use it to teleport back to the school. One more thing you should pay attention to. Form a contract with or eliminate an evil spirit. You can obtain a priceless Qinghu Ghost Pearl. Any more questions? After everyone confirmed there were no problems, the paper person announced the start of the assessment. Looking at this gloomy and terrifying building, no one dared to take the first step. Lin Mo knew that great fortune comes with great risk, and proactively walked towards the building. The others quickly followed Lin Mo's lead, fearing that a good ghost would take the line ahead of them. After entering the building, the bloodstains smeared around gave a chilling feeling. After turning a corner, Lin Mo suddenly showed a shocked expression. His lips trembled uncontrollably. The others quickly asked what had happened to Lin Mo. Lin Mo screamed in terror, "Ghosts! More than 50 evil ghosts! They're charging! Run! Everyone, run!" Everyone was so scared they ran out of the building like a streak of lightning. As they sat on the ground, breathlessly catching their breath, someone asked why Lin Mo hadn't come out. The bespectacled man sneered, "Let him cower. Were you torn to shreds by ghosts?" But at that moment, laughter came from ahead. Lin Mo was seen standing on the second floor. He laughed loudly. "Have you all gone crazy? The haunted house introduction said that the horror hospital only has less than 20 ghosts. I just casually said around 50. You actually believe that? Floor F5 people. My toes are so embarrassed, I could dig a 2-bedroom apartment with them." The bespectacled, shameless guy went on a saliva-fueled rant, calling Lin Mo a sneaky, underhanded player. He was trying to scare everyone away so he could have the ghost all to himself. With everyone's emotions fluctuating, the system notified Lin Mo that he had gained 100 points for breaking their defenses. Lin Mo laughed and said, "It's just that you guys are cowards. How can you blame me for keeping it to myself?" The glasses reminded Lin Mo that the girl beside him was Sun Lily, the one with the awakening ability. Sun Lily had reached level 3 in her awakening. Everyone was relying on her to complete tasks. "Aren't you going to hurry up and show your respect?" The crowd immediately started to show favor to Sun Lily. Meanwhile, Lin Mo simply ignored it. Then he said, "Feel free to do as you wish. I'll start by looking around." When Lin Mo arrived at the ophthalmology ward, the system alerted him that there was a medium-level ghost here. A half-ghost? Looks like my chance has come. Just as Lin Mo was about to enter the ward, a voice suddenly shouted in his ear, "Stop. Is this a place for a loser like you? Quick, move aside. Only then did the bespectacled man and Sun Lily and the other two appear in the corridor. Lin Mo suddenly smiled faintly. Then he immediately put on a flattering smile. He warmly invited them to enter the room first. At this moment, the bespectacled man thought. His imposing manner had already intimidated Lin Mo. He turned around and spitefully spat out a mouthful of phlegm. A thick lump of phlegm from 82. Why is there a spotlight on the roof? When the three of them clearly saw it, they all revealed expressions of horror. And at that moment, when they tried to run, they found they couldn't move. Lin Mo, who saw this through the crack in the door, was also extremely shocked. Damn, something's definitely wrong. Fortunately, those three idiots went in first. Otherwise, it would have been me who fell into the trap. Just as Lin Mo was worrying whether the three of them might have been killed, he saw Sun Lily trembling as she slowly walked out of the room. She then spat out a mouthful of old blood. Lin Mo quickly crouched down and asked what had happened. Sun Lily said, "A blood-red eyeball hung from the ceiling fan. One glance could send you into a hallucination. If I hadn't bitten my tongue, I probably wouldn't have gotten out. So pain can break illusions, huh?" Just then, the bespectacled boy and another classmate crawled out of the room trembling. They still blamed Lin Mo for leading them to such a dangerous place. "Damn it, it's your own fault, none of my business." Lin Mo immediately stood up and said, "It's a good thing we went in first. If you, the last one, had gone in first, you'd probably have been dead from the illusion by now." Sun Lily sarcastically said from the side. Lin Mo smiled and told him he wouldn't fall for the illusion at all, because he wasn't stupid enough to be the first one in. This intense mockery broke the three of them again. Lin Mo thus gained another 30 points of defense breakthrough. After the three left, Lin Mo decided to explore the room alone. As long as he didn't make eye contact, he wouldn't be affected by the illusion. Then he just needed to close his eyes. Lin Mo groped for the door and turned on the ceiling fan. Then he entered the room with his eyes closed. At this moment, the ceiling fan starts spinning at high speed. The blood-eyed ghost screams in fear. At this point, the system prompts, Suzuki's blood-eyed ghost has reached 88% house destruction. Only 11% left until the contract can be directly signed. Brother Ghost, let's make a deal. I'll turn off the fan, and you become my contracted ghost. How about it? Suzuki said with a smile to the blood-eyed ghost. The proud blood-eyed ghost would never agree. While spitting and shouting, he promised to make it look good later. Lin Mo said that since he didn't agree, he would continue to experience the feeling of the windmill. They were at a standstill for about 10 minutes. In the end, the blood-eyed ghost compromised first. He told Lin Mo that his eyes were so dry from the wind that it was unbearable, and asked Lin Mo to help him get some eye drops before they signed the contract. Lin Mo carefully opened the cabinet. He took out a bottle of super glue and tore off the label. He then threw the bottle to Blood Bucket Ghost. Blood-Eye Ghost, having caught the bottle, feigned gratitude. Immediately afterwards, he dripped the liquid into his eyes. He muttered under his breath, "Just you wait till I recover my strength. I'll make you pay." But the very next second, the blood-eyed demon began his painful wail. "My eyes won't open." Lin Mo smiled and said, "Could it be that the eye drops expired?" At this moment, the blood-eyed demon realized that he had been tricked by Lin Mo. 1,000 wild horses galloped through his mind. With the system prompt indicating his destruction index had reached 99%, Lin Mo forcibly signed a contract with the blood-eyed demon. Blood-eyed Ghost Miss, are you willing to entrust your life to Mr. Lin Mo? A mechanical system voice echoed around. "I'm a man. I don't agree." The blood-eyed ghost let out a series of roars. Blood-eyed Ghost Miss agrees, contract signing in progress, 20%. Wait, when did I agree to this? This isn't how you play. With the completion of the contract, red lights gradually appeared on Lin Mo's left eye. At this moment, the system announced that the fusion was successful. Lin Mo looked at himself in the mirror. He immediately felt a sense of déjà vu, like Kakashi. He asked the system if all contracts with demons were like this. The system replied, "After signing a contract with a fully formed demon, combat can directly commence. But the remnant ghosts can only merge with the body, and cannot fight independently." Lin Mo opened the system to check its attributes. He found that the Blood-Eye Ghost's loyalty was only 3%. Moreover, its skills were not yet activated. He couldn't help but sigh, "Tonggu, your loyalty is a bit low." Before the Blood-Eye Ghost could speak, consuming spiritual energy, Lin Mo used breakthrough points to activate the skill. With the system prompt, Lin Mo obtained the eye technique, Blood Domain Mirage. Lin Mo realized that not only had the loyalty of the Blood-Eye Ghost increased, but his nearsightedness was also gone. His field of vision had become extremely wide. He couldn't help but exclaim that this was a huge gain. At this moment, on the other side, Sun Lily and her group were playing a chasing game with the ghost of the food eater. Just as Huang Mao suggested using the teleportation symbol to escape, the man with glasses maliciously Propose to lure the Shihugi to the second floor. When the Shihugi lunges at Lin Mo, they will be able to escape. At that moment, Lin Mo was also about to go downstairs. He saw Sun Lily rushing upstairs in a hurry, and asked if she was being chased by a dog. The three of them said nothing, and quickly ran past Lin Mo. Just as Lin Mo was still wondering what these three were up to, he saw 5 hungry ghosts growling, and pouncing towards him. So they were trying to use him to kill someone. Well, this is a perfect opportunity to test how well my new skill works. Just as the ghoul lunged at Lin Mo instantly activated his Blood Eye skill, Pupil Technique, Blood Domain Illusion. The several ghouls rushing towards him were all hit, immediately falling into the illusion and unable to move. Lin Mo, wielding a huge chainsaw, walked towards the ghouls. Then came a flurry of slashes. The battle was over in minutes. Sun Lily and 2 others stood at the top of the stairs. They watched Lin Mo wreaking havoc. They were extremely annoyed. Their emotional breakdown earned Lin Mo many more points. Lin Mo turned to look at the three. He deliberately released a strong killing intent. Then he viciously told them that if they dared to harm him again, he wouldn't mind letting them experience the horror of the Texas Chainsaw Massacre. The 3 of them were instantly scared, their faces turning pale. As the system once again prompted the acquisition of defense-breaking points, Lin Mo felt a surge of satisfaction inside. Isn't this just a free point farming machine? Lin Mo continued to explore deeper into the hospital with the blood-eyed ghost. After discovering that there were still various gold and silver jewelry left on the floor, Lin Mo instantly transformed into a little thief. He quickly scanned the rooms with his soup. At this moment, the examiner hovering above the hospital looked at the scene, and couldn't help but sigh, wondering if this guy was here for the exam or to pick up money. Having assessed so many students over the years, this was the first time he'd seen anything like this. Just as Lin Mo walked towards the operating room with the money bag, the system prompt mentions a high-level vengeful spirit. He carefully peeks through the crack in the door. He sees a girl dressed in tree-patterned clothes. She sits quietly, playing the guqin. At this moment, the bloodline ghost peeks out and makes eye contact with Lin Mo. They both flash lewd smiles. The system suddenly prompts that the loyalty of the blood-eye ghost has increased by 5%. Lin Mo immediately feels extremely awkward. What's with this loyalty boost? I guess it's just mutual recognition between old lechers. This big-breasted ghost looks harmless. Could she really have the power of a high-level vengeful spirit? Lin Mo softly asked the bloodline ghost. Of course. Did you see that guqin? It's engraved with Sanskrit all over. She's about to unleash its unbelievably powerful magic. And this girl is also blind. She's a complete disaster for me. After hearing the words of the blood-eyed ghost, Lin Mo fell into deep thought. This big evil ghost is an advanced vengeful spirit. Giving up is not an option. It seems I can only find a way to break her defenses and force a contract. So, where should I start? Suddenly, a flash of inspiration struck Lin Mo. The female ghost appeared in the operating room. She must have been there for surgery when she was alive. It seems we should focus on this angle. Lin Mo immediately put on a white coat. He grabbed a set of 4 equipment. Then he was ready to go in and try his luck. The blood-eyed ghost was about to block him. Lin Mo told him that such a big female ghost would need 4 equipment. Aren't you moved? The blood-eyed demon shook its eyes but didn't make a sound. Lin Mo slowly pushed open the operating room door. A fierce demon sensed someone entering. It immediately emitted waves of ominous sound. Just as Lin Mo's head was about to explode, he hurriedly shouted, "Wait! I'm the doctor here to perform your surgery." "Doctor? Really?" The great ghost stopped playing the qin and asked in a low voice, "I am a doctor. Don't you believe me? Smell this." Lin Mo immediately extended his hand. After the great ghost smelled the alcohol, he believed Lin Mo's identity as a doctor. He hurriedly and excitedly asked, "Can we perform the surgery now?" Lin Mo told him to lie down on the operating table. Then he took out an arm-thick syringe. He told the ferocious ghost that he needed to give him an anesthetic. After the ferocious ghost lay down, Lin Mo raised the arm-thick syringe, and jabbed it fiercely into the female ghost's hand. Then he kindly asked her if she felt any pain. The ferocious ghost grinned and said it didn't hurt. Then Lin Mo showed that he hadn't hit a vein. "Need to try again." "Oh no, how did your vein move?" "You didn't get pricked. Miss Magnesium. Your skin is so good the needle slipped." "Oh my, sorry, I took the wrong needle." With all kinds of excuses, Lin Mo pricked the big bad ghost's arm 56 times. Gao Jie was enraged by the way she stabbed. District Ghost grabbed Lin Mo's hand. He angrily shouted, "You brat, are you trying to kill me? Did you do this on purpose?" As the system prompted that District Ghost's health had dropped to 50%, Lin Mo hurriedly tried to flatter him, saying it was definitely an accident. Just as Lin Mo precisely pushed the anesthetic into District Ghost's body, Two figures appeared through the crack in the operating room door. It turned out to be the long-haired woman and the handsome man from the exam. At this moment, the two of them were greatly impressed by Lin Mo's impressive skills. This also reminded them of their teacher's guidance. Only by dealing with ghostly spirits could one increase their chances of survival, and it might even make them submit and become contract ghosts. Soon after, the two of them had some insight into the method of controlling ghosts, hastily explored elsewhere, to see if a suitable ghost could be found. After Lin Mo administered the anesthetic, the ghost from the district told him she had giant cell disease, and needed to have some removed. She signaled Lin Mo to perform the surgery quickly. Lin Mo took out the chainsaw and immediately switched to his doctor mode. He asked the female ghost how much should be removed. So are you cutting the left side or the right side? Are you out of your mind? Have you ever seen anyone perform a surgery where they cut only one side? As the system prompt indicated that the defense had dropped by 60%, Lin Mo immediately smiled. Looks like this trick works. Then, Lin Mo grabbed the chainsaw and climbed onto the female ghost's back, indicating that the surgery would begin soon. May I ask if you want a minimally invasive procedure or one that leaves a scar? And look at how large my tools are. It seems difficult to control if I cut it in half. Amid Lin Mo's murmuring, the district's ghost finally exploded completely. Shut up, I don't want to do any surgery right now. I just want you to die. With the system prompt indicating that the building damage reached 99%, Lin Mo immediately activated the contract technique. Another mechanical system sound rang out. Great evil ghost lady, do you wish to become Mr. Lin Mo's contracted ghost? To accompany him through both good times and bad, forever? Do you agree? You wishful thinker. Let's see if I don't take your life right now. The regional demon immediately launched a sound attack. Miss Big Evil Demon agreed to sign. The contract is being signed. Progress, 20%. Wait, what's going on? I never agreed to this. As the contract was completed, the regional demon transformed into a red light. It was directly absorbed into Lin Mo's body. The great evil spirit is a fully formed ghost. As a result, after the contract, a specific symbol was formed on the host's body. To summon, one only needs to lightly tap with their hand. By this point, Lin Mo had already contracted with two ghosts. For this assessment, he had essentially secured an undefeatable position. Facing the constant shouting of the great evil spirit within him, Lin Mo smiled and told him that he was doing it for the joy of helping others. After all, staying in his own body meant he didn't have to move around. Naturally, he wouldn't have to worry about the ball being too big. Meanwhile, the blood-red-eyed ghost was beside him, enjoying the view, and eagerly offering comfort. It must feel quite wonderful. At this moment, Lin Mo checked the attribute panel of the regional ghost. I found that her loyalty is as high as 20%. She still feels grateful for him bringing her out of this dark and hopeless hospital. This matter. She is still grateful. A girl who is so clear about love and hate. She must be given special training. Lin Mo immediately decided to activate her with the only 300 points he had. With the system prompt confirming the change, a strong, eerie ghostly aura began to swirl around the demon ghost. Lin Mo checked the newly activated skill. The combination of group stun and execution effects thrilled him. This was definitely a 5-star divine skill. Although the Blood-Eye Ghost's Blood Hell illusion, it can incapacitate the opponent, but the opponent can still counterattack. The Dakigi's Sanskrit Soul Seeking is different. A 40-second stun. It's completely overpowered. Once an opponent is hit, they can only be slaughtered. This top-tier control skill has 7. Next, I guess I need to find an offensive. The contracted ghost has increased in damage. At this moment, the loudspeaker on the wall suddenly sounded. Attention all examinees. There is 1 hour left until midnight. Please proceed to the 5th floor patient rooms as soon as possible. Examinees with 1 or more contracted ghosts may stay in the VIP rooms. Those with only 1 contracted ghost will stay in the regular rooms. Non-contracted students do not have accommodation rights. Special reminder, accommodation rights can be exchanged or gifted. Spiritual entities may appear in the evening area. Students without accommodation rights will be in great danger. After hearing the announcement, Lin Mo walked towards the ward with 2 spirits. At this moment, the scene changes. In a regular ward, Sun Lily and her 2 companions were found again. They are drooling over the VIP ward in front of them. Unfortunately, their own abilities are limited. They can only barely manage to stay in a regular ward. At this point, the man with glasses points to the 2 people outside the door and says, "We're lucky to have a place to stay. Look at that long-haired girl, she didn't contract a ghost. She doesn't even have a place to stay. Compared to that, we're much luckier." At this moment, Lin Mo arrived at the hospital room. As soon as the glasses-wearing man saw him, he began to mock him. "Lin Mo, we've made a contract to become complete demons. If you keep acting so arrogant, you'll see how I'll crush you in no time." Seeing the ignorant expression on the man's face, Lin Mo couldn't help but find it a little amusing. He immediately said that with his short little legs, he wouldn't be able to catch up. He wasn't sure himself. At this moment, Sun Lily watched her lackey being insulted, and hurriedly spoke up to defend him. Lin Mo, you're just a bottom-tier student who got lucky. The thought of staying with someone like you tonight makes me feel sick. Sorry, bro, I'm staying in a VIP room. You don't have the qualifications to stay with me. Lin Mo looked at Sun Lily and said with a smile, impossible, absolutely impossible. Your contract limit is 0.5. At most, you can contract a weak ghost. Sun Lily retorted sharply. I don't care what you think. Get out of my way. You're blocking my path. Lin Mo then placed his hand on the 7 VIP room's energy detection wall. With a crisp system prompt, qualified. Lin Mo successfully entered the 7 VIP room. The bespectacled man and the others were speechless in shock. They directly awarded Lin Mo 7150 points for breaking through the defense. Wow, there's actually hot pot in this room. Sliced meat, duck blood, hairy belly, and chitlins, everything's here. This flavor is amazing. Why don't you guys try some? Lin Mo held a bowl and said to the bespectacled man for a while. Oh, right, I forgot you guys don't have VIP accommodation rights. Looks like you're out of luck. It's a pity, I'll have to enjoy this all by myself. Lin Mo's actions once again drove the two of them crazy. Another 100 points, effortlessly securing the defense breaking points. Looking at the luxurious and tempting hot pot set in front of her, Sun Lily immediately felt as if her heart was being scratched by a cat. Hey, you, let's swap rooms and go out. I'll give you 10,000 yuan. Sun Lily impatiently said to Lin Mo. That's not possible. I've already eaten it, can I possibly spit it out? You eat the hot pot, and the room is yours. My father is a high-ranking official in the State Security Bureau. Offending me won't do you any good. Sun Lily was afraid Lin Mo wouldn't agree, so she quickly revealed her own connections. Then that's not impossible. Lin Mo slowly put down his chopsticks. How about this, you slap the guy with glasses. Then I might consider it. At this moment, Sun Lily glanced at the guy with glasses. She didn't bother to ask for his opinion. She then told him she would compensate him if he left, and immediately slapped him. Lin Mo turned slightly, muttering softly, this ear is a bit sensitive. I didn't hear a sound. Sun Lily slapped him hard again, across the face of the man with glasses. Are you satisfied now? Get out of there now. The man with glasses is, after all, her own lackey. Sun Lily was also very unhappy about this whole thing. I'm sorry. I don't want to switch with you again. You bastard, how dare you go back on your word? Sun Lily said angrily. At this moment, Lin Mo told her that he had not gone back on his word. I just promised to consider the shop. Now, after thinking it over, the result is no. Lin Mo's actions once again upset Sun Lily's emotions. After contributing 7,100 points to Lin Mo by, she shouted, leaving early would make Lin Mo regret today's decision. Then she turned and left. Lin Mo returned to the table and continued enjoying the delicious hot pot. He praised Lily, saying, no wonder she's a point-earning machine. Just at that moment, in the corridor of the ward, a drama of life and death is unfolding. There is no contract. The ghostly woman with long hair asked Junmei to take her to the room. Just as Junmei hesitated, the woman with long hair spoke of their vow. She also told him that if she encountered danger, she would desperately ask Sun Lily and the others for help. She then placed a fragrant kiss on him. Handsome brother finally happily agreed to meet him tomorrow. Lin Mo watched the long-haired woman's familiar routine. He couldn't help but mutter, what an idiot. Later that night, Lin Mo was sound asleep in the clean VIP hospital room. Meanwhile, Sun Lily was worrying in front of the messy, ordinary hospital bed. Can anyone sleep on this bed, covered in blood and slime? The sensible bespectacled man quickly spread his shirt over it. Sun Lily immediately gave him an approving look. You're the sensible one. Meanwhile, the handsome guy squatting in the corridor didn't dare to close his eyes. He was constantly hoping for dawn to bring relief. But just then, a heavy sound of footsteps came from the end of the corridor. This startled handsome brother, who immediately stood up. Before him appeared a giant figure. It kept mumbling about human flesh, fresh human flesh. This was unmistakably a spirit realm level chainsaw ghost. Handsome brother was so frightened that he lost his composure. After searching for an escape route without success, I can only forcefully summon my contract ghost to resist. But DI's chainsaw ghost had just appeared, and the first thing it saw was a huge chainsaw. The chainsaw ghost said, with this small body of mine, how can I possibly win? The handsome guy told him he had to give it his all, or we'll both die. With no other choice, the chainsaw ghost gritted its teeth and charged at the chainsaw. The intense fighting in the hallway woke everyone inside. Huang Mao asked the long-haired girl, is that your boyfriend? But the next second, the long-haired girl buried her head in the pillow. She shouted, he's got nothing to do with me. Faced with this act of ingratitude, Sun Lily and the others watched in disbelief. Lin Mo then walked towards the door. Let me see how much this chainsaw ghost is really worth. Is it worth my contract? At this moment, the battle in the corridor was nearing its end. The mutilated axe ghost was directly dismembered on the spot. By the terrifying impact of the chainsaw ghost, Lin Mo's eyes lit up at this moment. It looks like this chainsaw ghost is really strong. I now have the bloodline, the illusion of the ghost and the dizziness of the big-breasted ghost. The control is sufficient. What's lacking is tankiness and damage output. It would be perfect if I could contract the chainsaw demon. However, the corridor at the end is completely dark. There may still be unknown spirits lurking. It's better to act once daylight comes. Just as Lin Mo was contemplating, the chainsaw demon kept approaching Brother Junmei. The smell of human flesh drove him mad. At this moment, the handsome guy shouted the name of the long-haired woman. Xiao Qian, hurry up and bring someone to rescue me. But at this moment, in the hospital room, the long-haired woman could only hear the shouts from the hallway. She buried her head in a blanket and said, I'm sorry. Is this what love is? Lin Mo, who had been single for many years, looked puzzled. In the desperate cries of the handsome guy, the chainsaw demon had already cornered him. After barely dodging a few attacks, exhausted, he was kicked by the chainsaw demon and sent flying. He crashed violently into the wall. At this point, the handsome guy had no strength left to resist. The chainsaw demon slowly walked up to him. The huge chainsaw swung down suddenly. Juanmei's arm was severed. The chainsaw ghost picked up the severed limb and put it in his mouth, chewing. The fresh human flesh inexplicably excited him. He kept saying, delicious, delicious. Then, in 2 bites, he gnawed the entire arm until only the bones remained. Next, he set his sights on Juanmei's leg. Junmei endured the excruciating pain. With his remaining right hand, he fumbled through his clothes pocket and took out the teleportation suit. But with only one hand, he couldn't tear it open. At that moment, the chainsaw roared again, slashing directly at Juanmei's body. His strong survival instinct made Juanmei's feet move suddenly, narrowly avoiding the fatal strike. You fool, can't you use your mouth to hold the teleportation suit? Then you can just tear it open with one hand. Lin Mo, standing nearby, couldn't bear to watch any longer. He reminded him aloud. Junmei Gu immediately realized. When the chainsaw demon's attack came again, he bit down on the other end of the teleportation suit. With a sharp tug of his right hand, his body turned into a beam of light and disappeared. At this moment, the echo of handsome brother's departure is heard in the corridor. Lin Mo, thank you. At this time, the hospital broadcast announces that Wu Kuan has been eliminated. The chainsaw demon watched as the prize slipped away. He let out a series of hisses in anger. Congratulations, host, you have earned 60 break defense points. Where's my meat? He turned his gaze toward Lin Mo in the distance. Lin Mo, however, made a face at him. I'll kill you, Chi. The chainsaw ghost furiously charged forward. He raised the chainsaw and hacked at the light screen. Sparks flew. But the light screen remained completely unharmed. Lin Mo then looked at Chi's leftover hot pot. His eyes instantly lit up. He rubbed the remaining cumin powder and pepper onto his arm. Then, he shook his arm at the chainsaw man through the light. The chainsaw man sniffed the delicious meat, combined with the scent of cumin, which made him get really excited. But Cammy couldn't help but drool all over. The closer he smelled, the closer his face got. Immediately afterwards, he bumped into the light screen with a clang. Heh, you just can't get it. Lin Mo was inside the light screen, continuing his verbal attacks on the chainsaw ghost. The chainsaw ghost immediately went berserk. He swung his chainsaw wildly at the light screen door. Sparks flew everywhere. The system once again notifies the host that they have earned 60 defense breaking points. In 3 minutes, the chainsaw demon was taunted by Lin Mo to the point of near collapse. He turned off the chainsaw, dejected, and left. Hey, don't go. If you leave, where am I supposed to get points? Lin Mo urgently opened the light screen with his hand, and shouted loudly at the chainsaw demon standing at the door. You fool. I'm out. Want to eat some meat? At this moment, the 3 people in the room watched Lin Mo's actions, and were immediately puzzled. What on earth is this kid trying to do? After hearing the shout, the chainsaw demon turned around, and, seeing Lin Mo, happily ran toward him. Lin Mo saw that the prey had taken the bait. Just as the chainsaw ghost was about to grab him, he dodged and jumped into the light curtain. The chainsaw ghost, unable to avoid it, crashed heavily into the light curtain. It angered him so much that he hung his head. Then he dejectedly left. At this time, Lin Mo jumped out of the light curtain again. The chainsaw ghost, resentful, chased after him again. Then the man and the ghost repeatedly dodged back and forth in front of the light curtain. 10 minutes later, the chainsaw man's psychological defenses completely collapsed. He ran wildly towards the depths of the corridor. Lin Mo saw this and knew the defense was down by 80%. How could he let such an opportunity slip away? He quickly accelerated and chased after him. He reached the chainsaw man and exposed his snow-white arm. The scent of human flesh. The taste makes the chainsaw demon unable to stop. Soon after, he raised the chainsaw, ready to slice Lin Mo up. Eye technique. Blood domain illusion. Lin Mo's skill instantly froze the chainsaw demon in place. At this moment, he kept circling around him. He continuously taunted him with words. The system indicates Chainsaw Ghost's defense-breaking index has reached 90%. Lin Mo knew that his skill's duration against high-level ghosts was only 10 seconds. Therefore, the instant the control was released, he dodged with a quick flash step. Chainsaw Ghost's enraged attack. Oops, looks like Chainsaw Bro doesn't fancy my flesh. Then I'll leave. The chainsaw demon was immediately filled with rage, his entire body turning to stone. He turned around and roared, "I'm going to kill you." System detected that the chainsaw demon's threat level reached 99%. Lin Mo decisively chose to forcibly sign the contract. "Mr. Chainsaw Demon, may I ask, would you be willing to become Lin Mo's third contracted demon?" The sudden sound startled Chainsaw Man. "Thank you for your approval. Contract successfully signed." "What is this? I didn't say anything." Amid Chainsaw Man's confused shouting, it transformed into several red lights and was sealed inside Lin Mo's body. He looked as a chainsaw symbol appeared on his arm. Lin Mo smiled slightly. "This is the third one." At this moment, above the hospital, the paper man was observing every move Lin Mo made. How did he manage to do that? Just now, the chainsaw demon was still agitated, but in the next second, it was bound by Contract 7. You should know that forcibly contracting like this is a risky move. Even the big shots from the Security Bureau can't accomplish this. This kid seems interesting. Meanwhile, the hospital's broadcast announces that the Chainsaw Ghost has been eliminated. The hospital is now left with only a Class 1 ghost. Please be cautious. What do you mean the Chainsaw Ghost is gone? That's impossible. Lin Mo only had one intermediate level evil spirit. How could they be a match for the Chainsaw Demon? Sun Lily and the others, waiting for Lin Mo's scolding, were utterly shocked. And just then, Lin Mo, who had just returned to the hospital room, immediately sensed the increase in his defense breaking points. Looking at the three in front of him, Lin Mo couldn't help but sigh, praising them as good classmates. They were constantly contributing defense-breaking points to him. Lin Mo sat in the VIP hospital room, and opened the panel for the Chainsaw Demon. He looked at the loyalty, which was only at 5%. Lin Mo fell into deep thought. This guy seems like a fool, he should be easy to fool. After the evaluation is over, I'll buy a bunch of pork, feed it to him, and the loyalty should go up. Unlike with the tough ghosts, this spirit can activate 2 skills. Due to the presence of the point-giving trio, Lin Mo has already earned a significant amount of points. He immediately activates all the skills of the Chainsaw Ghost. Skill 1, Bloodthirsty. For every 1 point of damage taken, gain 2 points of power. The more damage, the higher the attack increase. Skill 2, Chainsaw Frenzy. Wildly swing the chainsaw. It deals indiscriminate damage to the surroundings. Now it has passive attacks and AoE damage. He not only has excellent crowd control, but also the damage mitigation and output of a warrior. Among his peers, he's absolutely better than 790% of them. People say that single-layer ghost control is for controlling vengeful spirits. Double-layer ghost control is for controlling ferocious spirits. Lin Mo's current strength is still insufficient. Although I can skillfully control vengeful spirits, controlling a cursed spirit like the Chainsaw Demon is still quite difficult. If I try to control one that's above my level, it could very well cause the contracted spirit to go out of control. At that point, I'd be the one to suffer. Looks like I need to quickly improve my spirit control. At that moment, Lin Mo yawned. After a whole night of tossing and turning, he was exhausted. He collapsed onto the bed and slowly fell asleep. The next morning, bright sunlight illuminated the ghost town. Lin Mo was chewing on a fragrant rice cake. Just as he walked out of the VIP ward, he happened to run into Sun Lily and the others. They looked at the rice cake in Lin Mo's hand. I couldn't help but swallow. Didn't you guys have breakfast? I still have some leftover hot pot soup in my ward. Want some? 10,000 horses stampeded through their minds. Great. Using hot pot soup to get rid of beggars. Feeling the increase in my breaking through defenses points again. Lin Mo was also overjoyed. Xiao Qian, the woman with long hair, rubbed her eyes and walked out of the ward. Soon, he noticed everyone staring at him. He timidly asked, "Why are you all looking at me? Xiao classmate, don't you have anything to say about all this blood on the floor?" Lin Mo looked at him coldly and said, "Even if I didn't have a contract with the ghost, going out would be a death sentence. Besides, he voluntarily gave me the right to stay here. Why do you butt in?" Xiao Qian is quite agitated now. "Oh my god, you shameless woman, have you no shame? If Wu Kuan hadn't given you his dorm room, Your arm would have been sawn off last night. It would have been you who failed the assessment. And you still dare to talk like this? This is a modern version of the farmer and the snake. The next assessment. It's up to you to handle it. Lin Mo's words left Xiao Qian speechless. Just then, a paper figure above the hospital issued a temporary notice. The A-level assessment's battle royale mode has begun. Currently, the hospital is still in a low-risk area. 3 low-level vengeful spirits. The vengeful spirits will hunt you down. Survive until noon, 12 p.m., to pass the test. This sudden change caught the Gizi Points trio off guard. After all, they had contracted with low-level vengeful spirits. Even combined, they are no match for a mid-level spirit. At this moment, the blonde-haired man suggested that they should run quickly. Sun Lily rejected his suggestion. We have no idea where Chu Ling is right now, running around aimlessly. What if Dao Jie runs into his lair? At this point, long-haired sister anxiously asked. So what exactly should we do? Hey, green tea, please watch your words. What? Us. It's you. We have nothing to do with you. Just as everyone was chatting, Lin Mo looked fearfully behind the long-haired woman. He saw a twisted evil spirit had approached. The long-haired woman's head, its half-meter-long tongue was extending and retracting. He watched the expressions of the 3 Brush Score members, who remained calm. Lin Mo noticed they seemed unable to see the ghost. Could it be because of his blood-red eyes? He immediately covered one eye to test. It was just as he thought. So it was an invisible ghost. Your blood-red eyes are amazing. I didn't expect you had the ability to see through invisibility. Then Lin Mo shouted loudly. Aren't you all curious about where the ghost is? I'll tell you now, the ghost is right behind you. Isn't it boring to repeat the same old hospital room scene again? Even the long-haired woman complained, it's really dull. But just in the next second, a ghostly claw suddenly pierced through her body. The long-haired woman seemed to be torn apart by many invisible hands. Her entire face had become distorted. Everyone saw this scene and quickly stepped back, their faces showing expressions of terror. This is really haunted. But where are the ghosts? With the sound of flesh being torn apart, they saw the long-haired woman directly torn into 3 pieces by an invisible force. Her body was cut into 3 sections. The 4 people watched as her mangled limbs scattered on the ground. I instantly broke out in a cold sweat. Lin Mo sighed, if it weren't for Chang Feiji's selfishness. At most I would have lost an arm yesterday. But now, I'm dead. This invisible ghost is in the dark, we are in the open. Being with these people makes us too big a target. Anyway, I have blood eyes. I know the invisible ghost's location. Just hold on until 12 o'clock. There's no need to confront him directly. Thinking this, Lin Mo left the group and ran off alone. Regarding the attack on the long-haired woman, Sun Lily was also extremely puzzled. He suddenly remembered the long-haired woman's severed limbs being moved by an invisible force. He immediately judged that this district spirit must be an invisible ghost. The ability to become invisible, undetectable. But how did Lin Mo discover him? Sun Lily remembered the blood-eyed ghost. Follow him. Maybe his right eye, the blood eye, can see things ordinary people can't. Yan Jing couldn't imagine the blood-eyed ghost was so full of resentment. After all, they were the ones who opened the path first. Lin Mo, on the run, unexpectedly received breakthrough points. Even he, as calm as a dog, was somewhat startled. Could he really be the chosen one? Then he discovered, the 3-person point farming team was closely following him, and behind them, the intangible ghost. These troublemakers want to die, don't drag me into it. At this moment, the chainsaw devil inside Lin Mo suddenly became agitated. He viciously declared that he would personally kill the invisible ghost behind him. Lin Mo couldn't help but ask, what's with the deep-seated hatred? Because that 6th brother dared to steal my meat. The chainsaw devil said angrily, then excitedly let out a series of roars. This guy is too damn impulsive. If his loyalty isn't increased, he'll be a disaster sooner or later. It looks like I need to help him kill the invisible ghost. That way, I'll have a chance to make him completely submit and work for me. Seeing Lin Mo suddenly stop, his 3 companions couldn't help but ask, did he shake off the invisible ghost? Is it coming? Could it have run to 12 o'clock? Your lung capacity is unlikely to be that large. The blonde-haired man nervously asked Lin Mo what to do. Only you can see the ghost. As long as you lead us to avoid the ghost, we will reward you handsomely. Lin Mo glanced at the 3 of them. He then calmly said, forget it, I'm too lazy to run. Let's just kill this evil ghost directly. His actions completely scared everyone. After all, this is the ultimate evil spirit, that even school teachers would struggle to subdue. Lin Mo walked alone toward the depths of the corridor. Then, with a swoosh, the formless ghost's strange body expanded infinitely in Lin Mo's eyes. It's time to show some real skills. Just as Lin Mo As the battle with the intangible ghost was about to begin, the real situation from exam rooms across the province was transmitted to the Security Bureau through the eyes of the paper figurines. In the dead zone of the living dead, 7 students were injured, 3 dead, and 4 severely wounded. The ghost train dead zone. 8 students were so scared that they all withdrew. Everyone sighed, lamenting the province's talent drain, saying it's impossible to cultivate any capable ghost masters. At this moment, someone asked what the outcome of the terrifying hospital's eerie prison was. The person in charge, a Ming, responded that there were still 4 students alive. So, in the end, there were still so many people in the most difficult A-level eerie domain. A Ming, looks like you've struck gold this time. At this moment, everyone gathered in front of the live footage of the terrifying hospital, watching Lin, Mo and Wu Xinggui's imminent battle. Many expressed regret. After all, the Battle Royale mode is about escaping. Ordinary high school students are no match for a vengeful spirit. But this kid actually chose to confront the vengeful spirit head-on. Yeah. It's rare for a high school student to have this kind of courage. Just watch. Tens of thousands of students nationwide choose the A-level haunted prison. How many of them dare to face it head-on? Such a great talent, wasted. At this moment, inside the terrifying hospital, facing the rapidly approaching invisible ghost, Lin Mo seized the opportunity to activate the blood ketone mirage skill. But in the next second, the invisible ghost actually blinked. It circled behind Lin Mo. Lin Mo hadn't yet had time to turn around and check the situation. The formless ghost launched a surprise attack. Its enormous ghostly claw swooped towards Lin Mo's face. Lin Mo is finished. Sun Lily and the others couldn't bear to watch his decapitated form. They all covered their eyes with their hands, but the imagined scream did not come. After a brief silence, Sun Lily and the others slowly opened their eyes. Lin Mo is not dead. The blonde-haired man excitedly shouted. They saw Lin Mo, holding the sword in his hand, standing firmly before the invisible ghost. And above him, the great evil spirit floated. He kept strumming the strings. The Brahman sound skill. It directly pinned the invisible ghost in midair. How did he summon another contracted ghost? The data shows that Lin Mo's contract limit is 0.5, right? The bespectacled man was also extremely shocked at this point. How could the contract limit increase? Fortunately, it's only 1.5. That's still less than mine. My contract limit is 2. But at that moment, Lin Mo lightly touched the chainsaw symbol on his arm. The chainsaw symbol. Come out, chainsaw ghost. Then, a huge figure appeared behind Lin Mo. Immediately afterward, the roar of a chainsaw followed. The invisible ghost, suspended in midair, revealed a look of terror. Go settle your grudges. With Lin Mo's command, the giant chainsaw swung down at the invisible ghost. You stole my meat. You played me for a fool. The chainsaw ghost's rage, suppressed for years. At this moment, a full-scale outbreak. In an instant, the bloodline of the intangible ghost was suppressed to below 5%. Then, the execution effect of the Sanskrit Sua Ming, presumably a skill name, was triggered. With a loud bang, the intangible ghost's body directly exploded, turning into a pile of ashes. The system then prompted, chainsaw madness level increased by 20%. Lin Mo immediately felt that the chainsaw demon was truly simple and honest. Hatred and affection completely depend on dry meat. Looks like after we go out, I should just buy 500 pigs. That should max out its loyalty. Lin Mo picked up the ghost orb from the ground. This is a treasure dropped by an intermediate evil spirit. It could easily fetch hundreds of thousands in the market. Not a bad haul. Lin Mo then sealed the 2 contract spirits into his body. He even contracted the chainsaw spirit. The trio of bystanders exclaimed in unison. 2 complete spirits. 1 crippled spirit. His talent has already surpassed mine by far. The pride of the bespectacled man vanished in an instant. And at this moment, Sun Lily felt. Lin Mo's abilities are definitely not limited to this. At the very least, his current talent and comprehension far exceed my own. It seems I absolutely can't let him develop any further. Otherwise, he will become a major threat to me. At this moment, a vicious glint flashed in her eyes. At this very moment, the assessment command center of the Security Bureau had already erupted. Lin Mo not only contracted 3 ghosts in one day, but also activated 7 skills. His strength is already on par with the top experts in the military district. I was short-sighted. I thought this kid was just a brute, but it turns out the fool was actually me. Buzzcut teacher chuckled, mocking himself. In this year's assessment, besides Director Gao's daughter who single-handedly killed 2 district spirits, this young man named Lin Mo stood out the most. I just wonder who's stronger between the 2. Oh, it seems I've heard good news. Our province actually has a student who's no less skilled than those from Gaoshi Academy. The white-haired old man who entered, pushing the door open, said with a smile. Then he arranged for Amin to immediately go to the experimental middle school. to focus the best educational resources on Lin Mo. Lin Mo leisurely arrived at the rooftop of the hospital. Because of the blood-eye ghost, he saw the scene outside the terrifying hospital very clearly. The streets were like 100 ghosts walking at night. Countless ghosts dragged their mutilated bodies, moving slowly. Seeing this scene, Lin Mo didn't feel disgusted, but his eyes revealed excitement and anticipation. If I could contract them all, what kind of scene would that be? And to what level would my own strength reach? The future looks pretty good, huh? As the clock struck 12, the paper figure landed again at the hospital entrance. Lin Mo and the others quickly approached. The college entrance examination is officially over. Now calculating the scores. Wu Kun and Xiao Qian prematurely ended their assessment. Their score is 0. Zhao Yuan made a contract with one malevolent ghost. He failed to kill the ghost. Assessment score, 60. Lu Zhe made a contract with one malevolent ghost. Slayed one fierce ghost. Assessment score, 70 points. Sun Lily contracted one fierce ghost. Slayed two fierce ghosts. Assessment score, 80 points. Finally, Lin Mo's results. Contracted 2 fierce ghosts and 1 district spirit ghost. Slayed 5 fierce ghosts and 1 ferocious spirit ghost. The assessment score is 90 points. The MVP of this horror hospital assessment is Lin Mo. The reward is 1 Qinghu ghost orb. Lin Mo was looking at the sky blue orb in his hand. He was calculating his inventory, including this one. It should be enough to level up the blood-eyed ghost to district spirit level 7. He then put it into his convenience bag. The bespectacled man nearby watched Lin Mo treat the treasure so roughly. He was overcome with envy, admiration, and hatred. Once again, he steadily scored points for Lin Mo. Congratulations, everyone, on passing the assessment. It's time to send you back. Then the paper person cast a spell. A ring of fire appeared, encircling everyone. In a surge of energy, Lin Mo and the others returned to the experimental middle school. At this time, their homeroom teacher, Teacher Zhou, was still in the classroom, continuously praying. She hoped her students would return safely. In the classroom, the individual teleportation arrays kept emitting light. Teacher Zhou couldn't help but happily shout, "They're back." But the next moment, what appeared before his eyes was a scene of devastation. Students with broken arms and legs were continuously crying out in pain. And right in front of her, one classmate had already suffered a ruptured intestine. Scared, she quickly rushed to find medical personnel. While the nurses were tending to the injured, Teacher Zhou suddenly remembered Lin Mo. This guy chose the A-level ghost domain. He turned his gaze to Lin Mo's seat. Although the kid managed to come out alive, he was standing motionless with a blank stare. Teacher Zhou quickly stepped forward and asked, "Lin Mo, are you okay? Why aren't you speaking? Did you get overly scared in that terrifying hospital?" Kind-hearted Teacher Zhou, feeling distressed, pulled Lin Mo into an embrace, and softly comforted him. The woman's body emitted a faint, sweet fragrance. It helped Lin Mo regain consciousness from the dizziness brought on by the teleportation array. He felt the warmth of her body on his cheek. He was instantly overwhelmed. He quickly pointed at the screen in front of him, and softly said, "Teacher Zhou, my assessment score was 90, and I'm the MVP. How are you going to reward me?" Teacher Zhou hurriedly released Lin Mo upon hearing this. Then, he checked his assessment information on the light screen. When he saw that Lin Mo graduated with the outstanding MVP score, Teacher Zhou excitedly showered him with praise. As expected of my most outstanding student, Lin Mo couldn't help but twitch his lips. "So, teacher, how did you usually scold me? I guess you've probably forgotten everything by now. What's in this bag?" At this moment, Teacher Zhou's gaze was fixed on the convenience bag next to Lin Mo. "This is something I picked up in the haunted hospital. Anyway, no one wanted it," Lin Mo said casually. "Ordinary students would pass it. A-class ghosts are already incredibly powerful. This kid actually still has the leisure to touch a dead person's belongings. To have this kind of courage. Isn't he clearly the future king of the ghost control world?" At this time, in Teacher Zhou's gaze towards Lin Mo, there was suddenly a different flavor. Suddenly, the teleportation array beside Lin Mo flashed repeatedly. He Xiaopeng's figure instantly appeared. This kid actually fell asleep and came back. Immediately, Lin Mo declared that Xiaopeng was the strongest in the slacking off world. Lin Mo repeatedly called for Xiaopeng to wake up, but Xiaopeng didn't move at all. Just when Suzuki offered to treat everyone to a meal, Xiaopeng suddenly sat up. Suzuki couldn't help but exclaim, "Damn, what a foodie." On the way to the skewered food restaurant, Lin Mo's phone in his pocket rang. He immediately told Xiaopeng to order first. He would chat with his father for a bit. At this moment, an urgent inquiry came from the other end of the line. "Good son, how did the assessment go today? Can you get into college?" "College? How could that impress the second-tier labor laws?" This time, my son actually got 7 A levels and MVP in the ghost domain. Lin Mo smiled triumphantly. My dearest mother, let's see who else in the village dares to call my son a poor student. Lin Lan, Lin Mo's father, said excitedly. Then he told Lin Mo, my son, if you run out of money, just tell your old dad, I'll sell the wheat, and send you the money. I have enough money. You two are both getting on in age, make sure you don't overwork yourselves. The elderly couple told Lin Mo that they were in good health. Then, they hung up the phone. Mo has really grown up. She knows how to care for us now. In the golden rice fields, Lin Mo's parents wore happy smiles on their faces. But just as they were standing there, a row of people stood like a forest of heads. Our security bureau will never let you remnants escape. At this moment, one person angrily said. Lin Lan lightly swung the scythe in her hand. Instantly, this person was decapitated. Just a small security bureau. Sooner or later, I'll kill all the rotten fish and stinky shrimp inside. This is already the 7th wave this year. The security bureau probably already knows about us, right? Lin Mo's mother, and Shuang, whispered. If these people push me too far, I'll go to the provincial capital. Go to the provincial capital. Aren't you afraid it will bring trouble to us? And Shuang revealed a hint of displeasure. Go to do what? I'm going to slaughter everyone in the provincial security bureau. Just as Lin Gang was planning the massacre of the security bureau, Lin Mo, on the other hand, was staring at the large bowl of skewers in front of him. Given Black Fatty's appetite, these 300 yuan worth of skewers were probably just an appetizer for him. Although he had just exchanged the gold he looted from the hospital for 50,000 yuan, watching all that cash fly out felt a bit uncomfortable. It was a bit unsettling. Watching Xiaopeng eat mouthful by mouthful, he devoured the food in the basin at a speed of 10 skewers. Lin Mo quickly found some topics to distract him. By the way, you signed contracts with 7 ghosts in the D-class ghost domain. What kind of ghosts were they? I was lucky. As soon as I went in, I signed a contract with a garbage can ghost. Then I hid inside for a whole day. Then the exam ended. Wow, you little rascals spent a whole day hiding in the trash can. No wonder you smell so weird. Lin Mo wrinkled his nose, looking disgusted. Mo go, you're about to go to university for further studies. When you become successful, don't forget your brothers. Xiao Pang looked at Lin Mo and said softly, don't worry, even though I find you stinky right now, we've still slept at the same desk for 3 years. We're pretty close. Hey Xiao Pang was very satisfied with Lin Mo's answer. He quickly and flatteringly reminded Lin Mo to look at the girl. The TV was currently showing the battle record of Gao Shishir, the daughter of the security chief. Her golden hair and delicate features, exuding infinite charm. With the cultivation resources provided by the security bureau, what's so impressive about killing 2 vicious spirits? Lin Mo snorted and said, you're just like someone who can't reach the grapes and says they're sour. Given our background, we wouldn't even be worthy to carry their shoes. Little fatty, oh little fatty. No wonder you haven't gotten Tank from the class next door after 3 years of chasing her. You haven't succeeded. With that sycophantic mindset of yours, how can you ever accomplish anything great? Why are you even bringing this up? It's really affecting my appetite. This embarrassing history made little fatty hang his head in shame. By the way, Moj, you should be in the same college as Gao Shishir. Don't forget to get me a few photos when the time comes. It's no big deal. My idol was Brother Guan Xie from back in the day. At this moment, Lin Mo had a strange smile on his face. Who's Brother Guan Xie? The chubby little guy, holding a bunch of skewers, asked in confusion. Brother Guan Xie, he's a legend in the photography world. In the blink of an eye, it was already midnight. The chubby guy contentedly bid farewell to Lin Mo. The two of them each took a taxi home. On the ride, Lin Mo was intently browsing information from various universities. Suddenly, a series of bumps made him feel a bit dizzy. He leaned his head out to look at the desolate scenery outside the window. This isn't the way to Bailon community either. He looked in the rearview mirror and saw the driver's sinister grin. Lin Mo sighed, damn it, I've gotten into a black car, haven't I? Just as he was about to summon his contract ghost, the driver slammed on the brakes. The car had stopped in front of a dilapidated building. Lin Mo was immediately dragged out of the car by the driver. The old man has arrived. The middle-aged driver spoke to a girl with twin pigtails. Nice look. Lin Mo had 3 contract ghosts as her trump cards. She wasn't worried at all. Great, here comes another big catch. The girl turned around. On her face, she had painted a clown with oil paint. Cut. So it's Beethoven. Lin Mo scoffed. What are you saying, kid? The Joker immediately widened her eyes and pouted. At that moment, the system notification appeared. Broken house points awarded. Wow, 7 points. This works too. This points came too easily. At this moment, Harley Quinn angrily walked toward Lin Mo. She then kicked him against the car with her foot. Kid, someone told me you made quite a few ghost pearls in the hellish prison. If you're smart, hand them over right now. I might consider sparing your liver. Damn it, this paranormal world even has kidney stones. But he figured it out. He was definitely set up. The news about him having a lot of ghost pearls was leaked to these robbers. He quickly changed the subject, saying his kidneys were weak and useless. Was I talking about your kidneys? I'm talking about the ghost pearls, Harley Quinn eagerly said to Lin Mo. At this moment, Lin Mo pretended to be clueless. What kind of breed is a ghost pig? Is its meat tasty? Little brother, you seem to be unaware of your situation. Have you heard of the legendary Black Kill Gang, known for doing every evil? I'm the boss. Half a month ago, the security bureau set up a trap to catch me. I single-handedly cut from Dongping Street to Shisha Road with a knife. I didn't even blink. The Joker deliberately displayed her bloody, terrifying appearance. As if hoping to scare Lin Mo. You haven't blinked for so long. Won't your eyes dry out? Kokoro Suzuki asked curiously. Kokoro see. At this moment, the Joker's emotions were clearly starting to slip. So what if I do? It's 8 o'clock, girl, don't get excited, I'm just a little curious. Didn't you hear that dry eyes can cause corneal damage? You should pay attention to it. You're driving me crazy. Can you be serious for once? Don't you know I'm robbing you right now? Hand over the ghost orb quickly. At this moment, Harley Quinn is starting to lose it. Boss, stop wasting time with him. Just grab the knife and take it, that's all. The bald, burly man holding a knife said loudly. He then rushed toward Lin Mo. Damn, this guy is really reckless. Lin Mo suddenly shoved Harley Quinn aside. He quickly moved away from the scene. Summoned the crash ghost. Summoning the drunkard. With the appearance of the two contracted spirits, Harley Quinn gave the order to attack. The drunkard suddenly leaped up, and swung the barrel of alcohol at Lin Mo, while the collision ghost reached for his ankle. Lin Mo quickly tapped the ground with his toes, and swiftly dodged the attack. After contracting with the ghostly spirit, Lin Mo's own speed and strength had been greatly enhanced. At this moment, he looked at the two fierce ghosts in front of him with a serious expression. This was his first time fighting against a ghost tamer. He had to be fully alert. Lin Mo watched the people in front of him warily, suddenly remembering the gang of petty criminals mentioned in the news a few days ago. The gang is also called the Black Shaman Gang. It seems that what Harley Quinn said about the Bureau of Safety was all made up. Therefore, it can be concluded that these three are not very strong. Immediately, he took the initiative to challenge, saying, "Is that all you can do? Little brat, don't underestimate people." The bald, muscular man shouted angrily. He then ordered the drunkard to use his skill, Drunken Rage. The drunkard raised the keg and took a huge gulp. Then he sprayed a cloud of alcohol at Lin Mo. Such a strong smell of alcohol. Lin Mo immediately sensed danger. He tried to quickly leave the alcoholic mist, but suddenly found himself dizzy, watching Lin Mo stagger. The clown girl excitedly shouted, "Got you. Next, let me show you our chain control. Summon the bandage ghost. Summon the nightmare demon." Two contracted ghosts instantly appeared beside her. This girl actually has two high-level vengeful spirits. Lin Mo muttered that he had been too reckless. "Take this," bandage-wrapped Harley Quinn. She commanded the ghosts to activate their special abilities. The bandage ghost suddenly plunged his hands into the ground. Immediately, an energy wave spread outward. What kind of technique is this? Lin Mo hastily activated his bloodline eyes to check. He saw two bandages rapidly attacking him from underground. No good. If he gets entangled, he's completely done for. Lin Mo made an immediate decision. He crazily gave himself 799 hard punches, just to use the pain, to free himself from the haze of alcohol. Damn, this guy is tough. Harley Quinn. The three of them were also shocked by Lin Mo's actions. At this point, the two bandages had already reached Lin Mo's feet. Harley Quinn couldn't help but shout, "You can't escape." But the very next second, Lin Mo, breaking free from the alcohol mist's control, instantly backflipped, perfectly dodging the thin bandage's attack. How did that kid know the location and timing of the bandage attack? Harley Quinn and the other two were utterly baffled. At that moment, the blood-red eyes that Lin Mo activated emitted an eerie glow. Her eyes must have been enhanced by the evil ghost. It seems the bandaged ghost's attack was neutralized by these eyes. This is a bit tricky now. Got it. Brothers, let's be tough. Let's all go together and take him down quickly. Just as the words were said, the four fierce ghosts suddenly pounced. Lin Mo remained calm at this moment. He immediately activated the Vedic Sound of Death skill of the Great Region Ghost. A female character appeared suddenly in midair. She quickly plucked the strings of a guzheng. Waves of eerie, ominous sound waves spread out. Both the people and the ghosts on the other side were all stunned. Lin Mo knew he had to end the fight quickly. In a hurry, the strongest combatant, Chainsaw Demon, was summoned. With the roar of a chainsaw echoing throughout the area, The Chainsaw Demon fearlessly charged at the group of demons opposite. Go ahead, Chainsaw Kid, dance wildly. These are all your type. Facing 4 demons and 3 people who were all immobilized. The Chainsaw Demon was suddenly unsure of how to choose quickly. Capture the leader first. First, take down the ghost controller behind. Upon receiving the signal, the Chainsaw Ghost immediately erupted. It raised the chainsaw high and charged directly at Harley Quinn. The massive chainsaw came crashing down, but in an instant, Harley Quinn vanished from sight. It turns out the Nightmare Demon had broken free from control.